to Montego Bay, the second city in Jamaica, dubbed the tourist capital of Jamaica and the friendly city of the Caribbean. Come, let's explore the sights of our parish as we learn more about the important buildings in our parish capital. Shh, you're in a silent zone. This is the St. James Parish Library. It was established in 1948 by a small group of members of the Young Women Christian Association, the YWCA. Started out with donation from citizens in the parish, it later grew into this monument. Across the street stands the newly refurbished number 1 post office, one of two main post offices in the city. The number 2 post office is located at Clock on Barnett Street. And beside the number 1 post office is the St. James Parish Courthouse. Now, can you remember the different important buildings you just heard? Pause the video and try and tell your teacher. And see if you can figure out why this area is called a silent zone. Welcome back. We are now on Union Street. Do you recognize this building? This is the Cecil Donaldson Building. It is house of the St. James Municipal Corporation, which is the local authority of law in the parish. The St. James Municipal Corporation, like all parish councils, is governed by a mayor. Do you know who the mayor of St. James is? Pause the video and tell your teacher. The parish council is responsible for all parochial roads within the parish, minor water supplies, public cemeteries, permit parking, and they provide relief for the poor and homeless and see to the promotion of culture and civics within the parish. They also ensure the cleanliness and safety of the parish. The council oversees the management of the Charles Garden Market, Jarrett Park Sporting Facility, the Montego Bay Sports Complex, Old Fort and Harbor Street Craft Markets, the Old Hospital Park, and the Crick Doom. Now we are on Church Street. This is the parish church. It is an Anglican church that started in 1774. Do you remember who brought the Anglican denomination to Jamaica? Besides the St. James Parish Church, the city is home to many other churches, including this one, the Calvary Baptist Church on Kernaldy Avenue, and this Church of Christ, which is just up the road. Down the road is the Kernaldy Avenue Primary School and the Montego Bay Infant School, which are two of the many schools that we have here in the city. This is the Inland Revenue Center, located on Howard Cook Boulevard. The Inland Revenue Center is responsible for collecting the tax from the citizens in the parish. It is this tax that is used to run the country. The Register General Department, or RGD for short, was first established in 1879. This organization is solely responsible for recording the birth, death, and marriages of Jamaican citizens. In our city, this building is located on Humber Avenue. The city is home to many banks such as JMB, Gateway Credit Union. Can you think of any other banks in our city? Pause the video and tell your teacher. And you're back. Let's continue our trip. The newly constructed Montego Bay Fire Station, located on Barnett Street, is one of 3 fire stations that are in the parish, one in Freeport and another in Ironshore. Still on Barnett Street, here we have the Barnett Street Police Station. And of course, There is another police station that we can find in the city at Freeport. The Health Plus Pharmacy located in Sam Sharp Square and the J&J Pharmacy on Barnett Street are two of the pharmacies that we have here in the city. We have come to the end of our trip around the city of Montego Bay. Thank you for journeying with me as we explore the important buildings in our parish capital. Now, can you remember the important buildings that we saw along the way? Do you know any other important buildings that were not mentioned in this video? Identify the important goods or service that is offered in these buildings. Discuss with your classmates why these services or goods is important to the citizens of the parish. Good luck and see you next time at Miss Clark's Corner.